This is why everyone hates Nicholas DeOrio now. Like, how many more allies does Nicholas have at this point? I feel like he has like just completely exhausted like all of his allies at this point. No,
I don't know what to dude. I don't know what happened here, dude. This is that's a great dude. They needed more room to put more markers on his head. So yeah, it's a Kendrick. No, I know it's a Kendrick reference. I'm not questioning the reference. I'm questioning why they photoshopped his head larger so they could fit more sex offender icons on it. You know, that's just a bit. You've tuned in just in time. I'm glad you joined us. There'll be a link if you want to watch it without my fucking stupid voice on your own or whatever. You can check that out. But we are jumping into this right fucking now.
Welcome back, guys, to another video VOD on demand. Today I'm going to be...
He knows he's saying VOD on demand,
I recommend
right?
watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest
I did that by
video.
accident the other day. I forgot what I said. Oh, I said, yes, CSAM.
he's so much happier watching this than the Destiny response. Yeah, I guess he set it to members only. So even if someone has like a video or something, I feel like he might go after me for you know, taking content like that, right? And streaming like a fucking version of
material,
it that's not
and they're
paid
like,
out there. I don't know.
Child sexual
Who
abuse
knows?
material, Nick? And I'm like, is that really the fucking thing we're gonna focus on? Yeah, sorry, minor grammatical error. Go fuck yourself. Okay.
addressing, once again, the allegations...
Dude, average DDG response. It's like, actually, sir, it's CSAM. CSAM material would be.
leveled against Destiny.
He's happy because he's been trying to get into the H3 community for years, it seems, Lamau. They were complaining about him in their subreddit 4 years ago. Oh, yeah, they finally got him. Good job. Yeah.
Since we put out our last video, there's been a lot of chatter.
Oh, no wonder he betrayed everyone in the commentary community for Ethan Klein, because it's always been a part of his plan. That makes sense. No, he doesn't want that. Okay, never mind. Okay, I take that back. Zor, thank you so much for the $5, buddy. Thank you.
Fat Aria.
Oh, he is a fat Oreo, I guess.
About things that we may have got...
Yeah, a minor error. Oh, fuck off, dude. I'm sorry.
Since we put out our last video, there's been a lot of chatter about things that we may have got wrong.
You did get wrong, but it's okay. It's not. I mean,
Just the person that originally made like these like they're called wigglers. The person who originally made all these wigglers is Keffels. Keffels is the person that normalized them. And then I believe that Queeman then made a wiggler for himself. And he was the first person to bring that into the commentary space. And when Queeman blew up, then the wiggler, this like wiggler person thingy, got normalized across all the commentators. So yeah, like, yeah, that, in case you're wondering where they came from, in case you're wondering like the history behind them. Yeah.
it annoys me that they got it wrong.
Hellbent makes them. Listen, Hellbent seems like a normal human being until you realize that she works for like Now Recording, who has played my NSFW like fucking porn recordings on stream. I guess I don't know why they did that, but you know, very uncool. Okay.
Wrong because they didn't have to overcommit, and it literally just like added nothing to show more messages there when there's so much stuff going.
Say what? Yeah, it was an episode that people don't really know all that much about, but there is an episode out there. I'm not sure if they like unlisted or delisted that one, but basically when I was like more of a locale to them back then, what they did was that they were playing my recordings. Like they were playing they were playing the sound of my recording. They weren't playing the actual video recording thing. They were playing the sound of my recordings, like the moaning and stuff like that, in order to humiliate me. And it was like one of the most disgusting things that have ever happened to me in this entire space, like bar none. Like it is like I still feel like some type of way about it even to this day, just mainly because I just thought it was just like so disgusting of them to do. But you know, it is what it is. And Helpin is like their editor, I believe, back then. So it's like, so yeah, I'm sorry, these people don't care about women. They don't care about any of this shit. Okay, they don't. And by the way, they did it just simply because it was funny to them. That's it. That's the only reason they went there. They went there because they thought it was funny to humiliate me. But okay.
After them.
So I'd like to clarify what I got wrong, and
It wasn't
also
revenge,
you.
it wasn't anything
what I got
else.
right.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
I do want to start though by setting the
because just like the fucking Hassan Piker thing, if you take something out of context, if you overcommit, they're gonna just hinge on that entire thing, and the audience is gonna fucking vehemently defend them the entire time.
Wait, what is Mantis? I thought Mantis was a dude. It's crazy to me. Hold on. The Destiny after show was cringe when it was hosted by Jewstalker, and it's cringe hosted by Foodshops now. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Why? What? Also, FYI, Mantis is in our chat all the fucking time. All right? It's kind of crazy, considering how she seems to be a big fan. But, you know, she is fighting on behalf of Tomfoolery Show. All right? You don't have to do this. But okay.
Based on, like, oh, wow, you fucked up 3% of the story? Unfortunately, that means he's innocent. It happens all the time. And it makes me so fucking annoyed, because I have to get on stream and tell people, like, hey, hold on.
expectation.
It's a fucking flesh wound.
And just kind of giving some context to who this guy Destiny is. I think a lot of people haven't seen this. And when you just, I feel this context is important when understanding this story. So if you'll indulge me here, I'm going to pull up some clips from this Ryan B.
Destiny has been hiding from the entire time when he was calling out Hassan Piker for hiding watching a video. Do you remember that controversy, chat? Do you remember when his fucking DGG fucking defenders were jumping in there being like, actually, Destiny can't watch content nuke Destiny because of his ongoing court proceedings and upcoming case that he has right now?
Wait, I don't know why you're chanting my name, like you're typing out my name as a chant in caps. Is that a reference to something? I'm confused.
When Ryan Beard's video, about fucking 75 to 80% of it had literally nothing to do with pick.
Sorry, I need to pay attention to this. Fuck, I need to listen to this like fucking fat goober devour worlds talk. Okay,
I did that by accident the other day. I forgot what I said. Oh, I said yes, CSAM material. And they're like, child sexual abuse material, Nick? And I'm like, is that really the fucking thing we're gonna focus on? Yeah, sorry, minor grammatical error. Go fuck yourself. Okay.
Addressing once again the allegations.
Dude, average DDG response. It's like, actually, sir, it's CSAM. CSAM material would be.
That's not. No one has said that. Like literally, nobody has said that. I don't know why he's saying this. Literally, nobody has said that. What? Literally, no one has said that. Dude, what is he talking about? Bro, he's so bad faith. I can't believe how bad faith. Again, I just want to keep in mind that, again, when they review DGGer arguments defending Destiny, anti-fans and people who are anti-Destiny will take the most bad faith representation of these defenses. In fact, they're not even bad faith representation, okay? Like, this is like, it's not even an argument anyone is even making in the first place. So I don't even know why the fuck he's saying this. But I just want to say that like, I at least always take the best version of their arguments, right? It's not like I'm trying to interpret Nicholas DeOrio or Ethan Klein in bad faith, right? I'm not trying to do that. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to address actual arguments that people are having, right? But I like how everyone else is just completely bad faith and disgusting, frankly.
Leveled against Destiny. Yeah. Since we put out our last video, there's been a lot of chatter about things that we may have got.
Yeah, a minor error. Oh, fuck off, dude. I'm sorry.
Since we put out our last video, there's been a lot of chatter about things that we may have got wrong.
You did get wrong, but it's okay. It's not. I mean, it annoys me that they got it wrong because they didn't have to overcommit, and it literally just like added nothing to show more messages there when there's so much stuff going after them.
So I'd like to clarify what I got wrong and also to clarify what I got right. So I do want to start, though, by setting the...
Because just like the fucking Hassan Piker thing, if you take something out of context, if you overcommit, they're going to just hinge on that entire thing, and the audience is going to fucking vehemently defend them the entire time. Based on, like, oh, wow, you fucked up 3% of the story? Unfortunately, that means he's innocent. It happens all the time, and it makes me so fucking annoyed, because I have to get on stream and tell people, like, hey, hold on.
Expectation.
It's a fucking flesh wound.
And just kind of giving some context to who this guy Destiny is. I think a lot of people haven't seen this. And when you just, I feel this context is important when understanding this story. So if you'll indulge me.
Dude, can you believe that other people like tell me that I'm a pause Andy? Like other people say that I'm such a big fucking pause Andy. Like, what? Bro, I've got nothing compared to this guy. This guy's crazy.
I'm going to pull up some clips from this Ryan B.
Destiny has been hiding from the entire time when he was calling out Hassan Piker for hiding watching a video.
Okay, I'm speeding this up. I can't handle his fucking fat retarded like neck clapping against his chin every single time he speaks.
Do you remember that controversy, chat? Do you remember when his fucking DGG fucking defenders were jumping in there being like, actually, Destiny can't watch content nuke Destiny because of his ongoing court proceedings and upcoming case that he has right now?
Who told you he was worth a view? Well, the reason why Nicholas DeOrio has to be covered is because he has like 3,300 concurrent viewers every single time he goes over Destiny, right? And he captured Ethan Klein's audience. So yeah, his narrative also needs to be countered. In addition to JSUG, in addition to Queenman, in addition to all the people on Chud's end of the sphere, right? The Sunni, the Sunni also has to be countered in accordance to the Shia. So yeah.
Now, when Ryan Beard's video, about fucking 75 to 80% of it had literally nothing to do with Pixie because it came out so early. It was going through like all of his fucking past shit all at once in like a very easy to digest form in a very charitable light. But their fucking sweep was,
Stop
yeah, I understand it's cringe Hassan Piker isn't reacting to the content nuke, but Destiny literally can't because of his ongoing court case. Well, now he's going to have to watch it, or he's going to have to ignore this. Which one do you think he's going to do? Bro.
On his live stream. I'm not using the word allegedly here because we have video of him doing it, and he has openly admitted that it was sexual assault.
I would say that in my streaming career in the past, like totally publicly, like I completely and totally like assaulted a girl on stream before for like fucking 5 minutes or whatever. I got super fucking drunk and was like grabbing her fucking breast the entire time.
I mean, I guess we can do like a fucking rape review of Destiny way back in the day, where he literally admitted that it was sexual assault, and the woman also recognized it was sexual assault, and that Destiny has apologized for that, and the woman has already forgiven Destiny as well, and is now currently defending Destiny on Twitter. But okay.
Attempted to downplay his actions.
This was more than 10 years ago, by the way.
Here by tweeting, I was drunk off my ass literally for the first time in my life. And he said that at the time,
timely reminder, Sunni is more than Shia, but they still produce a metric ton of terrorists. Sure, yeah.
He didn't understand how bad it was.
No, but it was fucking...
I thought we covered this. No, we didn't cover Nicholas DeOrio covering this.
10 years ago, Chad. It was 10 years ago.
That's how the meme works, okay? This is how I get you in, all right?
It was 12 years ago, Chad.
Now looking back,
don't compare that to stuff that I've done recently. Don't do that.
Back years later, he understands.
That one guy, Mango, who got like totally canceled for did, but way worse. Mango wasn't actually groping people. And also, I like this.
Dude, why did he say it like? What's the other one? Oh god, you're moralizing this. It's all for money. Again, who does he sound like, chat? And it's not the Ghostbusters. It's Hassan Piker, okay? Hassan learned from the master. All the rhetoric has come down, dude. He got all the correct genes.
It's called based.
Did you just say you were groping a woman on stream for 5 minutes? But anyway, that's not, honestly, that's far from the worst thing I'm about to show you. Here's the next one where he admits to sharing photos of a 15-year-old who sent him bikini shots with his homies, and how he couldn't barely resist the urge of wanting to have sex with her.
In 2012, when Destiny was 23, he shared in a group chat with a couple of his friends the messages, "You want to see the sickest shit in the world?
Now, in hindsight, what did he mean by the sickest shit in the world? Damn, that's horrible. Or this is the sickest shit in the world. Bro, it's crazy. We got fucking Gears of War on PS5 right now. That like both of those terms could describe both of those scenarios.
Then Destiny linked a 5-year-old because she looked so good in this picture of her in a bikini. He then shared this lewd image of a child with his friends and said that he's gonna get arrested someday.
Imagine receiving a bikini pic from a 15-year-old in your DMs, a fan of yours, and being like, she's so fucking hot, I need to share this with her.
But Hassan Piker, but Snapchat, but no age.
But it was more than 10 years ago. And in addition, like, do you really think that Destiny is want to make that kind of joke or claim like these days? Like, you're trying to establish a pattern behavior, but like you're not even getting like the first points right on something that has happened more than 10 years ago. Once again, like, it's kind of crazy to me, like how far you have to try to dig back, especially when it's so obvious to me that Destiny was just trying to be edgy here, right? Like, it's so obvious to me that Destiny is trying to be edgy here, putting it in a very jokingly way, but you're using it as like actual evidence. You're not actually establishing a pattern behavior. The behavior is supposed to be predatory actions on women, okay? The behavior is supposed to be establishing is actual predatory actions. What part of this is actual manipulation of a minor or predation of such? Or trying to aim for them on Tinder or something? Like, which part of this is that?
Verification, it's like, shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. Oh, Destiny can't watch this video. You know why? Because his ongoing lawsuit with Pixie. Then you look at the video.
Hooking up with this 15-year-old because she looked...
He did react to the video, but to be fair, this was... I believe that this Nicholas DeOrio coverage was made before Destiny released his nuke video. Yeah.
So good in this picture of her in a bikini.
Sorry, the Pixie lawsuit has omitted his ability to...
Also, I really want to cover Nicholas DeOrio's reaction to the Destiny response video, but he probably set it to members only, sadly. But otherwise I would be showing that one off, just mainly because I enjoy watching Nicholas DeOrio become much sadder. Okay, because he's so jolly. He's such a jolly fat man, like in this coverage. But after that entire thing came out, he just seemed so fucking down, which I enjoyed because I'm psychotic.
Look at this video.
He then shared this lewd image of a child with his friends and said that he's gonna get arrested someday.
Imagine receiving a bikini pic from a 15-year-old in your DMs, a fan of yours, and being like, she's so fucking hot, I need to share this with the boys.
Chat log. I was talking with a bunch of other esports guys, and we were basically talking about how
I doubt he made it himself, but his ultimate review intro is pretty funny. No, it's fucking hilarious. Yeah. I'm not going to deny that.
Crazy the fucking jailbait is in the gaming communities. It's ridiculous. I think I said something along the lines of like there are 15-year-old chicks that are like hot as fuck that will like try to send you pictures to like fuck you at events and shit, and it's like you have to be...
Oh, I saw this too. This was really funny. I remember when we got in a fight with Destiny earlier this year, because we've been fighting about this since fucking February. Destiny came out and go, why don't you go after Kiwi Farms? All this stuff is currently being hosted on Kiwi Farms. And it's like, well...
Just like with Lav, Destiny also encouraged his community to go to Anna's Kiwi Farms thread, and he encouraged them to post in her thread.
Oh, okay. Also, heads up. This is my only...
Actually, I didn't know that they were going to dox Anna on the site that is literally meant for doxing. I had no idea. When I told people to go talk about Anna on her own Kiwi Farms thread, it would lead to her getting doxed.
Non-media blackout time, okay? This is my only non-media blackout time. I will immediately like this, okay? Somebody on Kiwi Farms has made a thread of Anna. So if you are obsessed with Anna and you want to talk about her all the time, you, chatter, you can actually go to Kiwi Farms and you can go and post all you want, read all you want, go there, post about it, talk about it. People put a lot of effort into categorizing and archiving everything. There you go, okay?
And in the thread about Anna that...
The reason why he did that is because he doesn't want people to be discussing it in his community. That's why, right? I mean, maybe he didn't put it in the best way. Maybe he made Kiwi Farms a little bit too enticing. But, like, yeah, I think these are valid criticisms. But the thing is that the purpose of him doing that is just simply because he wanted to quarantine the drama shit to another place. That being said, I'm not going to deny that maybe the whole Anna arc wasn't too good for him, in retrospect. Looking back a little bit. But the thing is that like, the thing is that it's pretty, because the thing is that I would even tell people to do that, right? Like if it got too far, if people were discussing the addresses of certain people, if people were discussing like the IRL, like family members and relatives and their names in my community, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ban these people and tell them to go to Kiwi Farms. Yeah, of course. Because the thing is that, like, yeah, I don't have the patience to deal with people revealing doxed information in my fucking community, right? I think that's reasonable.
Destiny encouraged his fans to go message, they doxed Anna. And it was later revealed that at this time, Destiny was secretly in an ongoing sexual relationship.
Bro! 2 days prior, they were sexting. And then he sends people on Kiwi Farms. Was it to dox her? Who cares? It's what happened anyway.
I believe it was Mr. Girl that revealed it on stream first time. I could be wrong though.
Anna.
So you acknowledge that you've been sexting with her for a year?
I think, yeah, we've had...
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, yeah, so Mr.
On and
Girl.
off, sure.
In response, just like with...
Yeah, like, what does it matter?
Really careful when you navigate that.
So what is the admitting to jerking off to 15-year-olds then? What is that in relation to?
I never admitted to jerking off. I think I just said like this. I think the log is something like this 15-year-old chick was trying to send me, or was sending me pictures of herself, and she was hot as fuck. It's like really hard to like turn down some of these people. I think.
Wait, how old was she?
She said she was 15.
So you did get pictures from a 15-year-old?
Not nudes though. Sorry, I should specify. I think a couple pictures.
No, that was the great content era. Okay. Yeah.
Except for like at the beach or some shit, but
in swimwear.
Yeah, Yeah,
So you're getting swimwear pics for 15-year-olds?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I mean, I think this is Ethan's smartest thing. Don't even try to argue it. Just pull up Ryan Beard's video where he argues it extremely effectively, and then just point to that. That's the safest way to respond to this guy. Because he already ran from this video. He already would not watch this video.
Shit is fucking crazy. Shit is fuck.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry, guys. Anyone who's defending.
No. I mean, it just sounds like you're kind of just excusing his laziness, right? Like, the thing is that you don't even know, like, okay, so from your perspective, the Ryan Beard video is, like, really good, right? So that's why you're taking examples from that video. I mean, like, considering how it's coming from H3, and I have seen, like, H3's research team put together far more impressive, you know, pieces of, like, evidence docs and stuff like that, right? It was a little bit disappointing seeing that all of this just simply came from Ryan Beard's video, right? You could have came up with a lot more things than this. But, like, you don't think that Destiny already has talking points ready just in case that Ethan Klein came at him with Ryan Beard talking points? Of course, right? Of course. Of course someone would use Ryan Beard's talking points. Of course.
This man needs to know that, okay? But again, that's
The
not
problem, Ethan, the problem is they do know that. They are aware of that. They don't care. They will not use that in relation to this current controversy.
it. That's not all, folks. Here's another one. When he was 26.
A couple years later in 2015, when Destiny was 26, he shared in his chat, "I would fuck the shit out of that 15-year-old. What the fuck? There's no way that chick is 15.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, all right? I'm just saying that some of this might be relevant.
So now we've seen two separate occasions.
Guys, this is not normal. You just don't type that kind of stuff. Unless you're like Jared Fogle in a chat with his homies, you know? Like, he's speaking openly with the dogs who are like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. You would never say, this is not normal. And like, he keeps getting older and older, but the girls stay the same age. But again, that's not all, folks.
But the colloquial definition of
Yeah, and that's normal. Like, dude, your dad is like this. Your dad is thirsting after Gila Klein, all right? Sounds like his interest in women also stays the same age. Am I right?
pedophile is someone who is attracted to children, and Destiny is at least somewhat attracted to children.
There's some 15, 16-year-old chicks that like look pretty fucking hot. Like I can't help that. Like some people mature fucking older.
Destiny defended another streamer who got exposed for having sex with a 14-year-old by saying, even if he did bang a 14-year-old, no, that's not what pedophile means. Go look it up. Seriously.
Oh.
I gotta go back on fucking Yeet's Twitter. I'm sorry. What did Destiny say before all of this? Hold on. I gotta get clarification here.
Is Yeet still pro Destiny?
Right? I forgot. Unfortunately, I did in fact forget. Any second now. Is it this one?
All I know is that Yeet is like a DGGer, and that's it. We don't even know who this person is, no? Make a joke about Ethan's dad doing it with Ethan's kids when they were 16. Bring the session. I don't know.
Because I just want to fuck teenagers, not children.
Who's even arguing any of this?
It's called a hebophile. It means I just want to fuck teenagers, not children.
Who's even arguing any of this?
If 14 exposed for having sex with a 14-year-old by saying, even if he did bang a 14-year-old, no, that's not what pedophile means. Go look it up. Seriously, if you don't understand the difference between being attracted to someone that happens to be young and being attracted to someone because they are young, you have absolutely no business whatsoever commenting on the issue, period. It makes you look uneducated.
He's like, it is so outrageous, sir, that you would call someone sleeping with a 14-year-old pedophilia. How dare you, sir? Even if you want to play this game where it's like, actually, I want to fuck 16 and 17-year-olds. There's 14 is pushing.
Number one, I believe that precise word definitions should matter, right? I'm sure we all agree with this. Precise definitions should matter, right? Even though it's all a meme on who is a pedophile and who isn't a pedophile, and people have diluted the word pedophile into meaninglessness, well, I believe that the word should actually mean something, right? But in addition to that, even if you don't care about that, okay, Ethan Klein is a raging hypocrite because, again, in Destiny's Nuke, I just want to say, again, in Destiny's Nuke, Ethan Klein was even defending the fact that having sex with teenagers is not pedophilia. Even he was saying that in the Frenemies show, whatever the fuck, right? So Yeah, he's also a raging hypocrite. But you know, I know that this is like before Nicholas DeOrio reviews Destiny's response. But yeah. Did Ethan ever respond to that video? I don't know. So far, no. I don't think he'll I don't know if he'll ever will, just mainly because I think Destiny just destroyed his soul. I'm not gonna lie.
14. What are we talking about? This man was like, yeah, you can fuck a 14-year-old. That's not the same thing.
Again, he's not saying, I don't think he's saying you could, all right, he's doing the whole hebephile, pedophile thing, but like, actually, no, wait, no, I'm wrong. Wait, I'm wrong. Seriously, if you don't understand the difference between being attracted to someone that happens to be young or... No, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Never mind. Ethan is not wrong here. Does he show the rest of the context? Because that Ryan Beard video point is absolutely fucking scathing. I don't think he does. I'm going back to get it, because unironically, you need to watch what Ryan Beard says here, because it's even worse. He cut this clip too short. It should be longer. It should be longer and more thorough. Hold on. Where is this? I need this clip. Where is this? Yeah.
You have absolutely no business whatsoever commenting on the issue. Who got exposed for having sex with a 14-year-old by saying, even if he did bang a 14-year-old, no, that's not what pedophile means. Go look it up. Seriously, if you don't understand the difference between being attracted to someone that happens to be young...
Ethan doesn't know he's spreading edited clips. This was probably AB who hates Destiny because he's an anti-Semi-Hamas supporter. Dude... Dude, I feel like we really need to pin AB down on the fact that he browses H3 Snark. If it's true that he browses H3 Snark, in my opinion, that's very damning, and that would create an instant rift between Ethan Klein and AB. Yeah, if we want them to fight against each other and stuff. But yeah, that's what I want at the very least. Zor, thank you so much for the tier 2, buddy. Thank you for the support. Thank you.
And being attracted to someone because they are young, you have absolutely no business whatsoever commenting on the issue, period. It makes you look uneducated.
Oh, you actually think that fucking a 14-year-old would make you a pedophile?
He's still claiming that his account was hacked right, by a DGGer, right?
Actually, you're uneducated, freak.
What?
I really want to see someone use this argument in court. Your Honor,
Why?
I didn't have sex with that baby because I'm attracted to babies. I had sex with that baby because it just so happened to be a really hot baby. Absolutely no business.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I got caught sweeping there for a second, dude.
So
old habits die hard.
It is so outrageous, sir, that you would call someone sleeping with a 14-year-old pedophilia. How dare you, sir? Even if you want to play this game where it's like, actually, I want to fuck 16 and 17-year-olds. There's 14 is pushing it. 14. What are we talking about?
Yeah, you know what it's pushing? It's pushing the button on my soundboard.
Bro, is he just gonna play this like every fucking segment, dude?
Guys, are we all hearing the same thing?
It's 14.
I really like you.
Dude, why? Who the fuck just hit that? Who the fuck just hit that button? Who the fuck? Dude, who on the crew just fucking hit that button? That was diabolical. You know, fuck it, I'm turning around. The crew needs to talk more. The crew needs to talk more. Dude, you just know their mics are muted. They're giggling like crazy right now.
Guys.
Dude, Zach needs to talk more. I'm wrong.
Are we all hearing the same thing?
It's 14!
This dude has made it like...
How did he not ball out laughing right there?
His personal crusade to normalize fucking children. Like, how many times are you going to go on the record protecting it? He goes, 17 is cool. 15 is cool. 14 is... not pedophilia, guys.
Dude, qualifying that well, good.
Is 13 pedophilia?
Yeah, they stopped giggling within 24 hours, exactly. Yes.
Is 12?
True.
Where does it stop? I'd like to know his opinion on that.
Again, just...
I mean, where does it stop for fucking you/pedal troll? When does it stop for that Reddit user? Someone should look into that. All right, that person says that he should be able to molest his neighbor's children, okay?
To be clear, he went after AV and brought up like Muhammad fucking a 9-year-old or whatever, and then immediately put like Free Palestine in his bio. So I'm just saying, all right, if we're going after religion here, and then you immediately, I'm just saying.
You know, it's a lot of people, kids start hitting puberty at 12. Some girls start hitting puberty earlier than that. Is 10? Some girls hit puberty by 10. Is that not pedophilia? Stephen Bennell II. By the way, the second is just junior, okay? You don't get to play the Royal Guard game with just being the second. In fact,
fucking true. Banger point.
that's just junior, which ironically...
Dude, no, he's...
Yes. I bet Ethan Klein's, okay? Pedophile cum tastes so good in your mouth right now, okay? Jesus.
His dad was named Stephen.
Yes, Nicholas. Yes, slurp it all up, okay? Slurp it all up, Nicholas.
It's Bennell the first. You get that fucking right.
is what you call all the...
Dude, could you imagine your fucking parents hate you and they name you like fucking Ethan Klein the First, and that's like your official fucking title?
girls you date. Come on over here, Junior. Come sit in Daddy's lap. Yeah, but guess what, guys? There's more.
Incident is when him and his friends, the Bro Squad, watched an 8-year-old boy shake his penis for them on a live.
Dude, this is the best fucking response I've ever seen. It's literally just like, hey, dude, you're I'm literally gonna force your audience to watch these clips.
Dude, the glazing is like actually so disgusting, dude. Oh my god. I don't even, dude, I don't know if I can handle this. This is like, the glazing is so disgusting.
So they've been hiding from for a while.
Holy.
He's literally just fucking blasting these clips right at DGG right now. Because, oh, we're not gonna watch the Ryan Beard video. You're gonna see that the...
Just FYI, okay, Nicholas DeOrio says that this is the best response like Ethan Klein has ever done, okay, ever, I guess, like even more so than the Hassan Piker like fucking debate, even though that technically wasn't a response, but it still counts. But like even more than that, okay, I guess. So what would you rate Destiny's response then? Then what was Destiny's response? Like, seriously, serious question. If this is the best response ever, what was Destiny's response to this? I would actually say it's much more nuclear than this one. Much more nuclear. Because when it comes to Destiny, everyone already knows these clips. Just FYI, every single one of these clips that are being brought up, especially if you've been in this space for a long time, you actually know a lot of these clips already. It's okay if you don't know, but it's just that if you've ever argued with the anti-fan, they have brought up the same clips over and over and over and over again. Okay? Which again makes me think, like, okay, I wonder. But yeah, you know. I wonder what these guys would say if they looked back a decade or two and taken a look at the mainstream with people. Like Elvis openly fucking 14-year-olds constantly. Wait, really? Did he do that?
Whole gameplay is going to change.
I shouldn't tell this because I'm going to get fucking arrested.
Jesus.
For child protective services.
By the way, how many times has he said that? Once is enough? Has he said this like 3 times? He's like, I shouldn't tell you guys this because I'm going to get arrested for child porn. 3? How many times are we going to tell that joke?
I used to be part of this horrible thing called the Bro Squad, okay? Fucking me, if you remember that fucking Cheeks bitch, and fucking a couple of...
Again, Homelander couldn't blast this out of somebody. Why is Destiny, like, cheerfully fucking recanting the time?
Because it's almost as if he's not actually doing predatory behavior. Like, do you think that if Destiny knew that he was doing something wrong, that he would be this happy to recant it on stream? Use your brain, Nicholas. Like, dude, it's filled with lipids and fat cells. Like, that's what's going on. Your brain is encumbered by the amount of calories you're consuming on a daily basis. Use your brain. Seriously, just use your brain just for once, okay? Obviously, he would have never said any of this if he actually thought that he was guilty. It's really not that hard. It's like baby level logic right here, okay? I'm saying baby because we're talking about CP. You're welcome.
People that have never been
like, imagine just telling your audience about this
on my stream before.
I mean, I'm glad he's telling everybody, I guess. Like, dude, that's the light in the dark tunnel right now. So I'm happy.
But also because Hila Klein has specifically referenced finding child pornography of babies, okay? All right, in one of the clips that Destiny has shown.
Happy that he told people.
Bro Squad, and what we would do is we would go around Justin TV streams, trolling the shit out of these people. And we went around from fucking channel to channel, like fucking around. Like, it was just horrible shit. We went to this channel with this fucking, like, this kid was like 8 years old. And he was fucking broing out with everybody in this chat.
Dude, he was just dude.
I'm not gonna lie, if Foodshops got fat as Jover, I'm already pretty fat. I'm relatively fat, okay? Look at the like to dislike ratio. Can you just screenshot it for me?
Your Honor, he was broing out. That's what was happening. He was just broing out, dude.
For whatever fucking reason, this kid decides to fucking take his pants off and fucking wiggle his on screen. I can't even believe it. Oh my fucking god.
I can't, dude, I want to hear what Ethan has to say about this clip.
It was like, I didn't even know, like...
And dude, can we just pause for a second and say that iDubbbz literally got on stream today?
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
The funniest outcome would be for PXC's lawyer to file that they've become aware Destiny has CSAM in his discovery and they need the court to take care of that before he distributes it to them.
Please don't give it to us. We don't
Do you work out? No.
want it during Discovery.
I'm terminally aligned.
Oh god, dude. Where is the clip? Is it on Beasel's thing or is it on Yeet's thing where iDubbbz is like, hey guys, great news. I think I'm gonna be making a video about this whole thing. Dude, iDubbbz woke up this morning and he's like, yeah guys, it's great. I can't wait to come back and start talking all about this fucking situation. Look at dude.
So much fun.
Dude. Was this clip today? Is this today?
I'm gonna be careful about now.
There's nothing, guys. Nothing on the horizon. Dude, clear coasts and open water.
I'm like, I feel very free to...
He feels free enough to be able to talk about this. Okay, so what's he talking about?
We were on Skype, we were like, holy shit. Like, we had to do like a double take because we didn't even fucking know, like, what the fuck was on. Like, we were looking at like an 8-year-old on the fucking... brother. And his brother, we called him Captain Push-Ups, would like come in the room. And this guy was like fucking 14 years old. He had his shirt off.
Is this Nick guy Hassan sent? He's a very old YouTuber in the commentary community space. He's like he is definitely somebody who has been around for a very long time apparently. So
he was like this, like watching this stream the entire time and shit. Oh my god.
What's interesting is he makes it seem like this kid just happened to take his dick out, but they clearly spent a lot of time there because they like had a nickname for the brother who was there watching the whole time. Like this was a intimate setting in which there was a lot of time spent. Here's another one, guys, in case you haven't seen enough. This one comes to you courtesy of the Pope, Nicholas DeOrio.
Whoa!
Is it look, is it predatory? Do you think that Destiny was like winking it when that 8-year-old was like on the screen showing off his dick? Honest question, really. Do you think that the 8-year-old do you think that Destiny was like pulling his pants down and starts like okay, to the fucking 8-year-old? Really?
Yo!
I just want them to say this, okay? I just want them to say this.
Let's go, chat! Let's fucking go, chat!
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I think he was laughing his ass off.
God bless. Yeah. God bless. Nicholas bless.
Years old, that's an adult. That's an adult dog. No. No. You, okay? I'm 29. A 19-year-old might as well be a 15-year-old to me.
True! Whoever sent that clip to me, dude, we got the shout out. Let's go!
It's
okay, that's the worst. That's the worst.
Oh, just FYI, okay? The reason why this is so stupid is just simply because this was in the context of talking about overall life experiences. Okay? Overall life experiences. It's never about the age alone. It's about how much life experience you have over the girl to the point where you are able to manipulate them into a relationship, right? That's what Destiny was talking about. But, it seems like everyone only took the age part, and that's it. But the reason why he brought it up was because he was actually condemning someone for manipulating a girl into a relationship, right? It was JF Jerapy, but yeah. That's the entire thing, okay? Just FYI.
Yeah, that's the worst clip. That's the worst clip.
And yes, he did see the original source, but he still didn't like interpret it like in a good faith way, which is pretty diabolical shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I'm 29. A 19-year-old might as well be a 15-year-old to me. It's all the fucking same, dude. Don't give me this fucking
That's such an interesting
This is exactly what we're saying.
Dude, who was the guy, the chatter who was like, no, Nick, what about the 19-year-old? Oh, the 19-year-old, the 17-year-old that he thought was a 19-year-old, but might as well. Dude, the narrative fucking is going crazy right now. All right, Destiny Sex Today, 17-year-old, allegedly 99% a 17-year-old, that he thought was 19, but he thinks a 19-year-old is like a 15-year-old, and he thinks it's not pedophilia to fuck a 14-year-old. And what are we doing here, chat? What's going on? I don't know, bro. Dude, the narrative threads right now are holding this thing together. It's like a Spider-Man web.
Because it's all the same, bro. 15, 13, 14, 15. It's all the same, bro. I'm 29. But also, on the other hand, it also is a self-report because it suggests he knows exactly.
Dude, DeOrio is like one step away from being like Tipster, dude. On God, okay? He is literally one step away from being like Tipster, all right? he is spamming that intro like how Tipster spams his fucking soundboard, all right? They're already the same weight.
What he's doing.
Yeah.
Because of some legal age of consent, whatever bullshit.
Just because of some legal age of consent bullshit? Huh? That's the age of consent. I think we all agree that's a good thing. Everyone but Destiny thinks that.
Your Destiny's like, you're just moralizing. You're pretending you love the age of consent because you're too tired to criticize Hassan tonight. You don't want to talk about Hassan Piker's Snapchat messages. You're just
I need coffee.
pretending to care about the age of consent.
Why? We should have a minimum age so that adults can't have sex with children. That is bullshit. That is just an imagined line in the sand that I will not conform to. Okay? He's constantly blurring the line and trying to normalize the act of adults sleeping with
the dislike ratio.
minors,
Okay,
right?
can you send me a
That's his
screenshot?
fucking opinion, and I gotta be honest with you, if that's what the chat is coming to the conclusion of by the clips that we're seeing here, it's like, you know whose fault that is? It's Destiny's fault.
Continually. This is the theme that we keep seeing. It's like, this is okay. This isn't that bad. This 15-year-old's hot. I want to fuck this 15-year-old, but I won't, et cetera, et cetera. This is a pattern. Long pattern.
It's like, dude, and they're like calling foul.
Okay, but has he ever fucked any 15-year-olds? Was Rose 15? Did I miss something here? Like I'm so... Dude, it's so bad. They're trying to establish a pattern of behavior that would reasonably conclude with Destiny fucking a minor. That's what I'm expecting. If I was just listening to this blind, you know what I'm expecting at the end? I'm expecting Destiny going after a minor knowing that they are a minor, okay? Period. But you're building a pattern of behavior into nothingness. It's nothingness. You're building nothing. There's nothing there. Like, there's nothing there. Like, what are you building a pattern behavior into?
Because look, it's old Stiny, all right? It's young Stiny in this clip right now, right? Not young enough that current guests, never mind. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, oh, this is a disqualified clip because it's old, and these motherfuckers will pull up bro tip clips from his
Trolling illicit minor activity isn't minor, huh? What?
Son Piker talking about how Hannah Montana is like old enough to count or old enough to mount. Oh, I'm sorry, those are two separate clips. The Hannah Montana clip is one clip, and the other one is the old enough to count, old enough to mount clip. Like, we have to sit there and watch Hassan Piker say the N-word 15 years ago or something. But then we play a clip of Destiny talking about how 19-year-olds are like fucking 15-year-olds to him.
I have about as much in common with like an 18-year-old, 19-year-old fucking freshman in school as I would a fucking sophomore.
I mean, right, I don't know what you're specifically referring to. If you're talking specifically about the part where Destiny was going around trolling 8-year-olds and stuff like that or something like that, well, it wasn't that he's seeking specifically for their nudes. They're not specifically seeking for their nudes. Or he's not specifically seeking out their penises. How did he even know that 8-year-old was going to pull out his penis? How did he even know that? Did he goad that 8-year-old into pulling out his penis? Why did he hang around for it? Probably because it was fucking hilarious. And he didn't take it seriously in a sexual way. The only way you could ever view that as sexual is if you view it as sexual. Like, I'm sorry, but do you think when moms look at their own child's penis for a long period of time, do you think when doctors view a patient's, like, fucking penis for a long period of time, do you think that that is in a sexual context? It's almost like context matters, right? You don't actually believe that. I'm sorry, but you don't actually believe this. You don't. Like, how many times... Look, okay. Does anyone remember the one Simpsons intro where they were making fun of how TV would try to hide and censor the private parts using, like, bushes, using foliage and stuff like that constantly? So the person that they used to make fun of Bart Simpson was that, yeah, they were like trying to hide Bart's dick the entire time until the last moment where they displayed Bart Simpson's dick, okay? Because it was a whole segment that only showed his dick or something, right? The reason they did that is because it's funny, okay? But was that actually something where it was supposed to be for pedophiles to look at? No. Right? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? You're so bad faith.
More in high school. Any type of inclination towards...
He's like freshman in college, sophomore in high school. It's all good, baby.
And then when the DGGers like assess that clip, they hear him say, well, it would be fucking weird to do that. And they're like, holy shit, you've exposed Destiny. He is weird. Like a fucking flamenco tier argument.
Send me those bikini pics in the DMs.
Those people is really fucking weird, okay? Now, I know if you're 20 years old, it might bother you to hear that. Like, no, I'm 19. I'm a real adult, okay?
And then there's one more clip I want to show you guys of when we were talking about Vosh and the lolly
Oh, you pulled up the lolicon tag.
horse controversy.
We represent the lolicon. I can't.
He accidentally opened a folder and he had lolly and horse.
Dude, my chat's like, you can be a bee, and Vosh is like, I can be a horse, okay? He's got, who said that Vosh is a horse in this race, you motherfucker?
Porn on his computer, and everybody was clowning on him, except one person. There was one person that came to his defense. Who was it? Destiny. Oh. Why? Well, this take was so bizarre. I remember at the time being absolutely struck by it, and I pulled this straight from my memory because it was just so shocking to me. But here's his take on a lolicon, which is the pornographic.
Dude, if he just plays an entire fucking 30-minute greatest hits of all the worst things Destiny has ever said associated with either kids or women, and at the end of the clip goes, oh, by the way, in our previous video, we accidentally posted DMs thinking that they were current day Destiny, when we were talking about how he has basically confessed to having alleged CSAM on his hard drive, and we've sincerely apologized for doing that. Anyways, bye.
Hentai drawings.
You're building up something. You're building up something that has no good pattern behavior into nothingness. That's what you're doing. Also, this why, dude? Listen. It's not that I feel like I have to defend like lolly every day at this point. Like it's just every single time this point gets brought up. Okay, it's not because I brought it up out of nowhere, out of the blue. Okay, it's because someone is always trying to use this as a point in some retarded and gay argument. All the fucking time. It's so retarded.
Like the best ending ever.
Involving children.
Did you see the lolly discussion on Reddit?
This is a perfect video. The best part about this video is that Ryan Beard has been half of it so far, and Ryan Beard's video was good, so that really helps. Like, they can't really fuck that part up.
You know, if Vosh was a better person and not such a piece of shit, I'd be in the trenches. Because you know what? Who the fuck cares about lolly? Who cares about drawn? Imagine...
This is a crazy clip, and it's not even the thing that he's saying that I'm focusing on. What the fuck happened to his hair? Bro, when the fuck did this happen? This dude...
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio.
What the fuck happened to the top of his head?
The time Nick Rakita said he would never be in a relationship with a 25-year-old.
What the fuck was that?
And they're insufferable.
I'm sorry.
Then he cheated on his wife, WA25.
Dude, I'm missing all the context here because I cannot get over this guy's fucking hairline in this clip. I literally, when did this happen? Has he made like a full recovery? Did he take a trip to Hassan Piker's homeland? When the fuck did this happen? Holy.
Nah, this is a good point. Okay, hold on. Be right back, okay? And let's just play for a little bit. No, I'm not trying to steal content. Jesus.
Fuck, dude, that's crazy. This guy's got to go take a... He's got to go... yeah, it's... Listen, they're just going to go back and they're going to repeat old debunked stuff I've already talked about. And if you're wondering why this is literally just me repeating what I say about Hassan Piker, it's because they're exactly the same. That's what the whole response is going to be. Yeah, well, yeah, he just repeated a bunch of stuff that everybody's known for years. And I guess he's just an anti-Destiny snark train now. Whatever.
I don't know if it's that minor of a detail.
Like, how old is the girl? I don't know. How old is the fucking drawing? It's a goddamn picture. Who the fuck cares? Grow the fuck up, okay? People in Ethan subreddit are like calling the FBI on fucking Vouch. He's looking at cartoons that I don't like. I think that, yeah. Like, bro.
That's not the criticism. It's not that they don't like it. It might have a fine plot. The plot might be a banger. I don't know. The problem, of course, is that it's depicting children being fucked by adults. That's just, you know, that's a deep...
Epstein's complete... So you're saying Epstein's complete 180 on Ethan should be studied from lactating cowboy. Why? He just does this now. The complete 180 is like, oh, I've been minorly inconvenienced. And yes, I did say that on purpose, right? Okay. Open season.
That's important to emphasize.
Okay, call me when this guy's fucked his way through some fucking preschoolers, okay? Until then, get out of here. Who cares?
And then he sets this bar. He goes, I only care until you're fucking preschoolers, which is 3-year-olds, bro. 3-year-olds. Kindergarten, good to go, baby.
What's the name of the
first, second, third, fifth grade?
Dude, this is uncharitable, but like, who cares? Yeah, I mean, I'll point it out. It's fucking uncharitable. But like, did you hear the last fucking 15 minutes of the video?
Basically an adult. And honestly, this is just a few of many, many, many clips of him sexualizing children and just being a total deviant, right? So with that important backstory, now let's go to the parts that I got wrong, that I'm going to issue.
Dude, perfect, bro. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
Do a heartfelt apology for. And this goes out, a sincere apology to Destiny for absolutely getting this wrong. Now, here's what happened. This conversation here where he says...
Dude, I wish Ethan...
It's so creepy, him going at it behind Foodshops, Lamau. Oh, listen, that's you, man. Listen, you're the one that's thinking that, okay?
We just look into the camera, point it to the fact that, like, I think they know who it is now. I don't know the whole backstory on every single individual message, but there's no evidence that Destiny spoke to Rose on Instagram, right? Like that hasn't happened. They talked on Twitter, they talked on Discord, but Instagram is not really part of the story, so that's why you'd assume it's not from Rose.
Parents are like super strict.
Also, why would they move from Twitter to Instagram? Moving from Twitter to Discord makes sense. Moving from Twitter to Instagram is just kind of a lateral move to a different social media site.
Do this, don't do that, don't go there, don't talk to him. And he said, well, fuck,
that.
it would be so hot to drive you home from a date and make you suck me off in the car. I'd love to send you inside to your parents after making you swallow a full load from me. So apologies, you know, that was not to Rose. This was to some other lucky lady. But this one...
Hey, did you hear the crew? The crew just laughed, dude. The crew laughed. I'm so disappointed in them.
However...
They didn't even laugh at Hassan Piker.
...is from Rose, and it is pretty fucking weird. This is from 22. She says, I'm probably getting my braces off in a couple weeks. What image does that conjure in your mind? Right? And he says, aw, exciting! Are you looking forward to it? He's talking to her like she's a child. But okay, there's nothing sexually explicit here, right? So, fair enough. So I am making a sincere apology for getting this wrong.
Good.
Now, while 2 of the screenshots were not attributed to Rose.
I mean, you got it wrong, but you were still laughing at what is essentially... I wouldn't call it revenge porn, but like you were laughing at his fetishes. You were kink shaming, right? I mean, that's a pretty dick move. You want to apologize for that too, buddy? Like, the fuck? What has this, like, kinks ever done that was negative in your eyes, I guess?
My mistake. I still don't know why. And I feel like Destiny and his friends like Abba, who are making videos defending him, are avoiding this fact that he told Willie Mack 3 times that he had child pornography on his hard drive. Let me refresh your memory.
While sending me a screenshot of the alleged CP.
This is what's really important here, is that Destiny's doing the thing. Oh, you messed up 3% of the story.
Worse to laugh at kinks than preteen dick. One is in the context of leaked revenge porn against a man, because I know that you don't actually care about men when they get their shit leaked. The other one was in a context of it was funny because it was unexpected and they weren't actually aiming for it. Right?
Story. Well, you're a bad guy. We're only going to talk about this part. Ignore all the other stuff behind the curtain in the fucking prequel to The Wizard of Oz, dude.
So I asked to confirm if he just did that. If you were sending me this, I'm guessing you still have that video. Destiny replies, depends on why you're asking. But yes, I created copies of all.
So here right above, he's acknowledging, he says, yeah, that's absolutely insane to think about him doing all this if she was 17. He thinks it's funny. So he knows she's might have been 17. He's saying it right here. And then Willie Mack, being extra careful to make sure that he's not misquoting Destiny, says, just to confirm, you're saying you still have this video of a 17-year-old
depends why you're asking.
engaged in sexual activity on your hard drive. And he says, and I will tell you directly, yes! He says, Y-E...
Oh, someone just sent me the fucking like discourse show. Okay, hold on, give me a second. %3 dislikes. Okay, pretty good. 46% dislikes. Oof. Not good. Not good.
No, he doesn't. He sends the fucking laughing face emoji and then writes, yes.
Yes. When somebody asks you, do you have child pornography on your computer? You always say no. That's a hard and fast rule. And hopefully it's true, right? And again, equally creepy.
Dude, all right. AB is not an acronym for a baby. You don't have to hyper-focus on it, DGG, okay?
He says, so you have that video? And Destiny responds, depends on why you're asking. Because once again, he's implying that under the right circumstance, he would send this video to Willie Mack. That's what that means. I don't see any other way to see that. What does that mean? Depends on why you're asking. Are you trying to tell the police? Or are you trying to get off? If you're trying to get off, I'll send it to you. If you're talking about
again, this is super uncharitable, but like, I made the same fucking joke.
Wait, hold on. Hello, what's up?
Yeah, let me mute the stream really quick. Okay, so there are, I guess there's 2 things broadly. One thing that I think is really interesting is you should look into Nick's coverage of the pyrocynical situation from a while ago. There are quite a few parallels, and it was a stream Nick did with Augie and Turkey Tom. I don't know if you remember, but pyrocynical was ERPing with a minor. He was like sending lewd art
Mhm.
and like furry art and stuff.
Yeah.
And Pyrocynical was accused of being a groomer. And one of the arguments Nick used, I don't know if it was Nick specifically, but it might have been Augie. One of the arguments they use is that Pyro didn't, the allegation wasn't true because Pyro didn't fit the definition of groomer. That's just one of many, but there are quite a few parallels, especially because Pyro actually did engage with a minor and there was proof of it. Unlike with Destiny, because we're unsure of the age, which I think is
Wait,
I
but
think that's super interesting.
Pyro knew that they were a minor, or what?
I don't know if it was ever concretely proven, but there was a fair bit of evidence that pointed to that, at least from my recollection.
Oh.
But there was a lot of like sus stuff going on there. So
Okay.
the argument Pyro used was that the minor lied about their age, which again I think is another pretty interesting. I think it's a pretty interesting parallel, if nothing else.
Did he provide evidence that the person lied about their age?
I can't remember.
It's okay if you
It's been a
don't.
while.
Yeah, it's okay if you don't
Because
remember.
when was this? This was a good, because this was back when Augie was doing After Hours. This was a while.
Yeah.
This was a
I mean,
while
if they're,
ago, but
yeah,
it's,
I'm not entirely surprised that they're hypocritical here, because the thing is that like if it's true that they're defending Pyrocynical but they're not defending Destiny, I mean that's another point in my direction, right? Like absolutely, they're just.
there's another one.
hypocrites
I don't know if you know about the Zap tie situation.
now. No, I don't.
That's probably another one you'll want to look into. I'm pretty sure.
Can you link me these clips and stuff if you're able to find them?
Yeah, I can link the. I think Nick did some videos that I think are really interesting. And then the second thing is, I think the ultimate kill shot to Nick's argument here is that there is nothing that Destiny can do that'll change their minds. There is no amount of repentance Destiny can give, or there's no evidence that Destiny can give that would change their mind one way or the other.
Yeah,
so
that's
it
true.
just ultimately proves they're just acting in bad faith, kind of for the lols, I guess, because ruining someone's life is funny, right?
Well, I mean, they're also getting massive money. This is a massive boost for Nicholas DeOrio's career, right? Getting the Ethan Klein boost was probably massive for him, right? So, like, yeah, like this is everything he could have ever wanted, which probably also explains why he's distancing himself from the commentary community, is because he probably Anyway, go ahead.
Another thing you'll see as well is a lot of the chatters from Nick's chat back in the day are nowhere to be seen. That's another one. But yeah, there's I don't know what brain broke Nick, but like the reason I found Destiny because Nick was on Augie RFC's After Hours sucking him off. He was a big Destiny fan back in the day.
Jesus, really?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't engaged with like any of this stuff in years. The only reason I'm into this now is because the conversation is really fucking frustrating because no one on their side seems to take this one seriously or with the care that it frankly deserves, and I think they're disgusting. So
yeah, I think so too. Especially, and by the way, like you're also talking about a situation where like there are real consequences going on, there are real crimes going on, like there are real malice going on, right? But then it feels as though like Nick is trying to justify as long as it's funny, anything is justified, right? As long as it's funny, because now you're mixing in all this like weird kink shaming shit alongside the actual serious allegations, right? I think when it comes to serious shit, you need to keep serious shit to one side and the funny stuff to like the other, right? So the thing is
I'm pretty sure like years ago, I'm pretty sure years ago Nick was making these arguments as well. Like if in 2016, 2017, you had told me that Nicholas DeOrio, Willie Mac Show, and even Augie were doing this kind of shit, I don't think anyone would have believed you because they covered like allegations and they like multiple times, like during the Pyro situation, during the Zaptai situation, and even during like the beef they had with Chris Hansen, they went in on people specifically for not taking allegations seriously.
Right.
And fucking up these kinds of things, because the Chris Hansen and Onision stuff is definitely worth a look as well. Because Chris Hansen royally fucked that up in a few ways.
They beefed with Chris Hansen?
John Swan made a few. I don't know if they still hold up because John Swan, but what I think were pretty good videos covering how Chris Hansen investigated the Onision situation.
Oh, yeah.
And he royally fucked it up.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, there's a lot of really deep lore here that makes Nick, not so much Willie, but Nick and especially Augie look really fucking bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's assuming that anyone is still around to remember these things, right? Because the thing is that I think what they're counting on is that if these situations were brought up again, I don't think anyone remembers. However, they're probably counting on that as well, right?
Because like Nick has, especially on the Zap Tie thing, he has main channel videos on this stuff that you can go and watch, and I think it's fucking wild. I don't know. It's a weird time to be in.
Yeah, send it my way. Send it my way if you find anything. Okay?
Yeah, I'll drop a link. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Cool. W caller. Thanks for coming on.
The police, then I'm not going to send it to you, but actually I will anyway because I'm apparently the dumbest person alive. So Destiny and
but like, why would he ever fucking admit to this in DMs to Willie Mac Show? Even like the biggest Willie Mac Show fucking haters do not understand why Destiny handed his fucking silver bullet to Willie.
And ABBA and all these people defending him.
Maybe he was blinded by the majesty of a guy who's named after a penis. Maybe that was the thing. He's like, dude, Destiny was trying to go in there all debate pro performance, but he saw the word Willie in his name and he just popped a rager and started talking.
Avoiding this critical moment. In which, when pressed 3 different times, he is confronted.
It was off the record. Well, I guarantee if you went to go talk to like...
This is the dankest dungeon.
Anonymous, thank you so much for the 1 gifted, buddy, on Kick.
I don't know, like your lawyer, they would be like, I don't know. He claims to talk to his lawyer and have told him that they have this information. Never mind. Maybe the lawyer is like as bad as Pixie's lawyer. I have no idea.
Yes, I have child pornography on my computer. But to continue on.
Our messages and everything when that court case started. Just to be clear, he's admitting to having alleged CP downloaded on his computer.
By the way, we don't know. I guess you could try to argue it based off of the timestamps that are, I guess, in the titles of these videos. But like
timestamps that I believe Destiny has said came from Solo, not from himself. So it wasn't Destiny that opened up the shit. It was Solo that opened up the shit. Which makes sense. But yes, Destiny is going to archive everything, including the CP, of course. Like, what do you want him to do? Get convicted on CP charges? And the evidence is he deleted it. He deleted the evidence. That's the admission of guilt that they're looking for, I guess.
Like, for someone who's lying about their age, right? We don't know when every single piece of media on his computer was recorded. We just know that some of it was sent to him when she was 17, allegedly, right? Based off of the information that appears to be accurate. We don't know when it was recorded.
He didn't archive any CP? Okay. If the CP wasn't archived, then it's less of a problem then.
Recorded, or at least all of it, or what he actually has. Like, we don't know the full nature of what is on Destiny's hard drive.
Wait, where did he say that? Where did he say that he didn't archive that?
That could be even worse.
Can I post links? Post links only in my Discord server.
Computer, he literally has the video open as I'm talking to him. I go, bro, there's been allegations at least since my last video that she was underage, and you still have potential CP of her?
So, and again, that's an important detail Willie's saying, is that people knew that there was a chance.
Yeah, again, maybe this is the plot of Dark, right? Like the Netflix show about time travel, and maybe, just maybe, she recorded these videos in the future, handed a hard drive back in time.
I think when he was responding to Ethan's stream, I mean, he just said that he doesn't have any CP on his hard drive or computer, right? But that doesn't mean, like, the archive could be out of his computer, right? It could be somewhere else. If that's what you're talking about. I don't think he specifically said, I haven't archived it or anything.
And that would make this 100% Destiny.
And you can create backups that are, like, perfectly preserved. And encrypted. But not on your computer.
In the clear. Okay, but unfortunately, we don't live in the futuristic past universe of Dark on Netflix.
We all done known that she might have been underage this whole time. And you still kept it?
I have an obligation to preserve relevant evidence, etc. So I created backups of all of the important/relevant conversations. He continues.
So this is another one of his big defense points that I want people to pay attention to. He's saying, my lawyer told me to keep this potential.
Or he just deleted it since he talked to Willie? Maybe. But the thing is that he shouldn't delete it. He shouldn't. Right.
Child pornography for evidence, which
and I think he's smart in that. Just FYI, okay, deleting CP does not help. It only harms. All right.
which is completely not true. And by the way, why wouldn't he lie about it? He's literally...
I mean, it was evidence, but not in the way that Destiny envisioned.
He archived the messages? Oh.
You're gonna
Not his lawyer, the court ordered him to? Ordered him to what?
need to keep this evidence on your hard drive. Why? Because it can destroy your career at the right time.
being confronted for having child pornography. At this point, why wouldn't he lie? The fact that people are actually believing him on that is totally insane.
Dude, evidence that people moralize.
So you believe him when he's saying that he potentially has, like, CP or not, right? Like, you believe him on the archiving stuff, but you don't believe him on anything else?
Over him, dude.
DeOrio's latest video.
Well, that's what I was saying. Somebody in
he said in the response that he created backups, but obviously didn't have CP on his computer or something close to that. Well, I mean, I believe the implication because he doesn't want to talk about it too much. The implication, I believe, is that he has created backups that are stored on the cloud or something, but not on his computer. So he has it, but it's because it's like reserved for court shit, right? It's reserved in a way.
Ganny Media said, no shot the lawyer knew she was 17. Well, my thing is, like, does Destiny's lawyer know
That's my
that he's
assumption.
defaulting to their assumed judgment to defend this fucking decision?
So he's not keeping it on his computer for a spank bank, right? To fucking spank his meat off to, right? He's keeping it, like, for legal purposes, which is what we're assuming it to be, which is fine.
Because, like, I don't know, dude. If my fucking client did that, I'm not a lawyer, I have no fucking legal background knowledge, but if I was talking to somebody about this situation and then defaulted to my lawyer's judgment and put them on blast publicly through association there, I would be fucking firing this dude. I would be getting out of there.
The lawyer will not tell you...
I'm not firing. I'd be dropping this fucking client.
...to keep potential child...
Just FYI, like, from everything we know of Destiny, it just doesn't make sense. Why the fuck would he goon to underage pornography when he could just goon to actual legal women? Question mark? And you can argue that Destiny is on purpose trying to go after underage women, but just FYI, everything that they're laying out here is horrible evidence. This isn't actually evidence. All these pieces of evidence can easily be countered. So the thing is that you can't even make a case for that part, right? So no, like dude,
pornography on your hard drive.
Like he could just like. He could easily get the nudes, or like, he could easily get the nudes or the pornography of a legal woman who looks like they're 17 or 16, if you really want to go by that argument, right? So the thing is that, like, all of that, like, it just doesn't make sense for him to do this. Why the fuck would he, like, fucking spank his meat off of potential... It's just insane.
Period. Having it is the crime. There is no situation where a private citizen can have videos of minors in sexual positions on legally. There's no such thing as holding...
Also, even then, I just want to conclude with this, okay? I just want to conclude with this. Maybe it's just a good idea to wait until the police actually arrests him. I know, it's such a crazy opinion, isn't it? You're in such a rush to virtue signal. You're in such a rush to virtue signal that maybe you just don't realize that waiting and seeing is, like, perhaps the best option.
...it for evidence. And by the way, if you were so, concerned...
Dude, if the FBI arrests Destiny and convicts him on CP charges, I'm perfectly fine with that, okay? I'm not gonna... Listen, I can't contest the FBI. They probably know a lot more than I do. I can't contest that, okay? Fine. You say that Destiny is, like, guilty of the CP shit? I'm okay. All right. Good for you. Good. Because that's the official results of the investigation. Fine. But the thing is that, like, other people are the ones that are bringing the police into this, not Destiny. Destiny isn't the one who is bringing the cops into this. All right. So I'm just going off of the standard in which, federal and state shit is being set at, right? That's all I'm trying to do. You support it? Yeah, of course. Because I believe that there's a lot of fucking bad faith commentary and criticisms going at Destiny's way. But I just don't see anyone who is willing to provide a more unbiased version of things and a more unbiased version of everything that's going on, really, right? Everyone is just jumping at the opportunity to denounce another pedo or someone that they hate a lot, right? Which is fine, but you're just incorrect, potentially? Okay.
About her safety, you should have reported it to the police 6 months ago when her boyfriend told you about it, right?
It was November. It was literally enough time for another child to be brought into this world. It was literally enough time for AB to spawn in. In this case, AB does mean a baby.
Continuing on.
I think I'm allowed to delete it, LOL. I don't know if it counts as hiding / destroying.
What's funny about that? I don't know if it counts as hiding, destroying evidence. Well, why don't you ask your lawyer?
And that's the funny part. I don't know. And then also I talked to my lawyer. So he's like backtracking in this conversation.
Who he?
And why? Am I just supposed to believe it because Destiny said it? Destiny then went on stream and said that none of this was on his computer. He literally fired up a stream, didn't look at the messages he sent to Willie, forgot what he wrote, lied, and then started attacking AB when he realized that it wasn't going well. What am I supposed to fucking do here? The guy hasn't been truthful at all. Why am I taking anything he says here at face value?
Apparently talked to. So he says, I've talked to my lawyer. They told me to keep potential child pornography. But at the same time,
Wait, what? Hold on.
He sent to Willie, forgot what he wrote, lied, and then started attacking AB when he realized that it wasn't going well. What am I supposed to fucking do here? The guy hasn't been truthful at all. Why am I taking anything he says here at face value?
Apparently talked to. So he says, I've talked to my lawyer. They told me to keep potential child pornography. But at the same time, I don't know if it counts as hiding or destroying evidence.
Why would you call the police when... Wait, what?
Yeah, like again, fuck. Isn't that such a justified response? I don't know if it counts, whether or not it counts as hiding or destroying evidence. Because he wants to avoid... Because his intention is to avoid breaking the law, right? And he probably asked. He probably asked after the reveal was made. How do you know any of that didn't happen? Yeah.
Nicholas DeOrio's
What are you talking about?
We had a good thing going, Steven. Wholesome EHD drama. We had everything we needed. You could have not talked
I want to trust the FBI, but also Patel is in charge. Yeah, I've heard the FBI is on fire, okay?
to Silly Mac and been fine. But no, you just had to blow it up. You and your
Holy
bullying.
fuck, I'm
You
sorry,
just
I can't even thank you so much for the donations. But fucking Christ, dude. Hold on. I'm trying to stay angry. I'm trying to stay angry to crash
Nick,
out.
By chance did you watch Dark recently? You've mentioned it so much lately, and I absolutely love it. Dark is legitimately my fave TV show
Thank
ever.
you.
They stretched season 3 a bit too long, okay? But otherwise, it was an amazing show in the first season. The first season was crazy good. First season and maybe second season was crazy good. But I think by the third season, I like the ending for the third. The ending for the third season was great, but I felt like the listen, if you don't know, okay, I feel like gender bent. Okay, listen, gender bent version of the MC came in a little bit too sudden for me to take in and process, okay? But you know.
Ethan is wrong here. Everything can be used in defense of a complaint. Why would you call the police in regards to a civil case where all of the actions have been established? Because he currently has what you could reasonably deduce to be fucking CP on his hard drive right now. So, in theory, the civil case should be the least of his worries if he's had access to CSAM material for as long as it would take to conceive a child and have it brought into the world. Okay?
I thought Dark has always been a great show when it comes to like people doing crazy shit, right? For just understandable reasons, even though it's illegal, right? Like there are scenes that are incredibly dark in Dark, I guess, right? There are scenes where people have killed another person, like a child, in cold blood, or like leaving someone to die or something, for the purpose of some greater purpose or something, right? It's a show that is about like the moral complexities to fulfill something, right? I don't know, like moral complexities between different factions. It's just like, how could you just miss the message or miss one of the important lessons of that show? I don't know.
So that should be a chief concern for him right now, knowing that there's like an almost certainty surrounding the fact that there is illegal material actively on his hard drives right now. That should be his priority. And you can't give it to your lawyer to hold. That's illegal, right? You can't give it to Pixie because that would be illegal, even in like a transfer of fucking information, right? This is a separate issue that he then needs to, I guess, figure out, right?
You didn't discuss that with your lawyer. Because if you did, that would be the heart of the conversation you would be having.
Except that's wrong. I don't know, dude. Whatever. Bye.
So it sounds to me that you didn't talk to your lawyer, which is obvious to anyone with a brain, because the lawyer would have said, we need to send this to the judge. We need to send this to the police. We need to get this off your hard drive. We need to notify everybody. Because
again, and you need to immediately go to the police. Okay, but here's the other aspect of this, right? If he just found out this week and he did the right thing, wouldn't that be like a light at the end of the tunnel, right? Can we give some yardage back? Oh, okay, we definitively found out this person's a minor. Okay, let's go to the police, right? Like that would be cool, but he didn't do that either. He just lied about it. And then he got caught lying about it, and he didn't know.
No, he didn't know. He didn't know back then. What, dude? What? How many times do we have to go over this part? He didn't know about it back then. What the I don't, dude. What am I even supposed to say, dude? I just, like, it's so stupid. Like, this shit is so stupid, dude. Like, I can't. Oh, like how many brain dead arguments do you think we're making here? Oh, Jesus, makes me tired, makes me sleepy.
He got caught lying about it, so he lied about it again. And then he realized he was fucked, and he just started fucking attacking everyone on every fucking thing, trying to poison the well and get his clips posted everywhere, so nobody talks about the fact that he went to Willie Mac's show and said he had a alleged CSAM on his hard drive.
you are doing a crime right now, sir. And
I mean, I would hope at this point he's done something about it.
By the way, I'm sure your lawyer.
The Destiny Awards are going to be wild this year. Yeah, I think Darius is probably going to win.
Lawyer really appreciates you saying that they told you to keep.
This is the most engaged chat I've ever seen. What? Because I'm a very engaged streamer, right? Like, no matter how many people are in my chat, no matter how many people are watching, I'm always engaging with the chat. I'm always talking with the chat. It's always happening. I'm a good streamer, okay?
Potential child porn. I think that that's awesome, and they're going to totally love being implicated in this crime.
It encourages people.
Why are we not treating this like Pyro? Okay, because Pyro didn't have access to CSAM material or alleged CSAM material on his hard drive for 9 consecutive months, including current day right now, unless he's deleted it in the last 36 hours. That's why we're not treating this like Pyro. Because it doesn't matter if he knew the age, okay? He still has it. That's why we're talking about it right now in current day. And I hope that helps.
By the way, of all of the tiny, minute things that you can break client confidentiality with as an...
And by the way, he has had it, okay, since 2022. He was told in November that it was a child, okay? He found out in August of this year that it is like almost certainly a child. And his defense is, I need to keep it still. So that's the problem.
The confirmation that he is talking about is coming from Kiwi Farms. And even then, once again, for the 50th time, you can't just delete CP and just be done with it. He's already involved with the authorities at this point. It's already happening. All right, it's just, what do you mean he hasn't contacted the authorities? You know what that implies? That implies that he hasn't made any kind of effort to do anything, which is not true. He's been trying to make an effort since like day one of this entire like thing going down. But back then it was under the guise of it being revenge porn. It wasn't under the guise of it being potentially CSAM, because it was most certainly much more provably revenge porn. So that's why he was going after Solo. It was already illegal material. It was already illegal material. Forget about the CSAM part. It was already illegal material that he was trying to seek justice for. Right?
If you can't see that that's a problem, then I really don't think I can help you.
Attorney, child pornography, having it.
What's the proof? Okay, the proof is he fucking said it. He said it in the fucking DMs. That's the proof. Oh my God.
One of them. Now, when Destiny says his lawyer told him to keep all the evidence relating to the case, the lawyer absolutely and obviously told him.
How does anybody like this ever grow to this stage? Sorry, I don't mean growing like horizontally. I mean, you know, I'm talking about growing viewer-wise, okay? This guy is just so insufferable and so bad faith. Holy shit.
That's spoliation. That's standard stuff. But what I
like
doubt...
fungus, yeah.
Dude, the proof is he confessed. And his argumentation at that moment, when he thought, oh, fuck, this person is probably a minor, was, wow, the guy who hacked me sure had 60 gigabytes, or the person who leaked my DM sure had 60 gigs of child porn on his hard drive, probably. Immediately, when faced with the reality that this guy had access to potential CSAM material, his first thought is what he could gain from going after the other dude that nobody is fucking talking about, because nobody knows who the fuck that guy is.
Would put money on that he never told his lawyer that in that body of evidence was potentially a child having sex or doing sexual acts. It was apparently her having sex with men, but child pornography, right? Potentially. There's no lawyer in the fucking country, and I've worked with a lot of them, that would risk their freedom, their reputation, their license.
And this guy's litigious, okay?
By not
this guy's fucking litigious, bro.
fucking handling that correctly.
I'm allowed to delete it, LOL. I don't know if it counts as hiding/destroying evidence. And I reply, talk to a lawyer. That seems crazy to me. Who keeps this sort of stuff on their computer without 100% knowing if they're supposed to or not? Isn't that something you want to confirm? I continued, you just...
But the next line is like, but Hassan Piker has fucking pictures on his Snapchat. Like, dude, I'm telling you right now, it's literally like, get somebody into a corner and then it's, but Hassan Piker, but Donald Trump.
Let me know you have CP videos saved to your computer.
Oh, yeah, good question. Billy Mitchell, if you're still in the chat, would your lawyer allow this transfer of information to occur?
You knew it was alleged that she was underage. You still have them.
Now, Willie, being extraordinarily fair, once again clarifies for the third time. And he says it explicitly, just to confirm. You told me.
He isn't even understanding what Destiny was saying, that if he was to believe she was underage, that means the guy that was blackmailing him was also admitting to just having 60 gigabytes of CP. Meaning, why would Destiny believe this guy was self-destructive? Right. Like, the thing is not, like... You know another funny thing? If it's true that Solo is British and Solo lives in the UK, what the fuck are you supposed to get out of calling the local police department? How are you going to get this guy? Like you think the Miami Police Department is gonna fly across the country to get Solo, or what? Like, what? Obviously, he was preparing. Like it makes much more sense for him to prepare something for the at the federal level, right? Of course.
You have child pornography, CP, saved on your computer. You knew it was alleged she was underage, and you still have them. Don't you see how this is fucked up?
Isn't it funny that when Willie starts getting inquisitive here and then it looks like it's going to start getting bad, then all of a sudden Debate Bro Destiny kind of chimes in?
He cannot be more clear in the accusation. Now, if you didn't do any of this, what would your response be to this? It's like, bro, what the fuck? I don't have child porn. What are you talking about? That's insane, right? What?
That's what he said on his stream.
That's crazy. Let's see what he says.
The last message he sent me was, one, I don't even know 100...
Dude, he goes immediately, he gets questioned. He's like, okay, literally, hold on. One, I don't even know 100% if we're using legitimately like fucking 18, okay? When these were taken. I'm pretty sure I still have the obligation to preserve stuff related to my court case. I've talked about this with my lawyer already, even though he said before that he didn't know for a matter of fact, but whatever. Specifically, in regards to the Rose stuff.
Percent of her age was legit.
Bro, ChatGPT'd it in real time. Probably. Dude, ChatGPT is like the legal entity that YouTubers use to say they've talked to lawyers now.
Only less than 18 when these were...
That doesn't matter. The fact that you're not 100% sure...
He's got to call counterpoints to create a Venn diagram of what he should have done here.
...is the problem. And you have...
Sorry, that was mean. Counterpoints got clipped pretty hard because he actually did give like a reasonable take, and then everyone just jumped like 20 minutes into a stream where he made like the age of what was it, like he made like the pedophilia chart where he was ranking like the worst possible age. It was really bad, but like before that he gave a reasonable take.
Guys, he's got it. We know he's got it. He said he's got it.
Take it. So basically, he's not 100% sure if he has child porn on his computer. He's just not...
Federal level because it's likely human trafficking? Sure.
99% sure. Got it. Two, I'm pretty sure I have an obligation to preserve stuff related to my court case. I've talked about it with...
That part's true, generally speaking.
...with my lawyer already, specifically with regards to the Rose stuff.
That's a lie. In my humble, godlike...
I wonder, is he just going to give the Rose stuff out? Is he just going to give the whole game away and prove Rose's age? Because I don't know how I'd feel about that. I would need to see how it's presented.
Opinion. No,
I mean, I feel like that's the bow that this video needs, is to just definitively prove Rose's age and then walk off. But
so, it has to be. Or sue me. God, sue me for defamation. He's lying. He never fucking told his attorney he might have child porn on his hard drive. That never happened. And if I'm wrong, God, strike me down with lightning bolts and make that...
Dude, the crew just played another sound effect. It's pretty fucking crazy. They won't talk about Hassan Piker.
Destiny, sue me and take me for all I'm worth. This man never told his attorney that.
So he went from, I don't know if I could delete this, to my lawyer says it's totally fine to keep. I don't know the law, but the idea that his lawyer would tell him to hold on to CP for a civil case just doesn't seem...
Literally nobody is demanding... Literally nobody is demanding for them to talk about Hassan Piker. No one's saying this. It's just...
Hold on, Rose herself isn't even talking about this shit. Oh my, dude, holy fuck, dude. Holy
Who's
fuck, the
asking
sweeping
for
is
that?
reaching like fucking crazy levels. Holy shit, dude, what the?
Likely to me, idea that his lawyer would tell him to hold on to CP for a civil case just doesn't.
We're talking about like the legality of a lawyer holding on to CSAM material, and you're like, well, Rose actually hasn't even said that she wants to.
Doesn't seem likely to me. LawTube can figure that out. 3, if something were to come up.
He says LawTube can figure that out, and funnily enough, legal
Like, we are so fucking past the age argument here. We are so fucking past it.
mindset did.
But did he know? It's like, bro, we are so fucking past that. You're looping into previous drama talking points.
Put out a video on it that I watched, and his conclusion was Destiny is fucked. Basically, if he says if this girl was a minor.
Did he watch fucking uncivil laws video, or did he watch the guy who was just like quoting the kill stream while he was talking about it?
Which pretty much
that guy was funny as fuck, dude. I gotta watch him again.
Confirmed by now, according to Willie Mack. He's fucked.
Something to turn over to the authorities. If hypothetically.
Who was that, bro? Who the fuck was that? Oh, that was potentially criminal. That guy was funny as fuck when I was watching. I gotta start watching him more for this stuff.
Whenever a political creator's about
to potentially criminal the Kiwi Farms blood. That guy? Dude, we watched him talk with Jay Stoke. He's so stupid. And he's so bad faith as well. Like, Jesus.
He's like, from my legal perspective, Destiny is fucked here. That was literally so funny.
He's fucked.
Something to turn over to the authorities. If hypothetically, whenever a political creator's about to give a hypothetical, you know,
it was Sean DeWhite.
You're about to hear some weird shit. If hypothetically her boyfriend or whatever was actually trafficking her or getting her to fuck other dudes on video for him, and if there was ever some kind of investigation.
Would you have sex with a child if it would stop a nuclear bomb from exploding in New York? Would you? Would you, Dan? Exactly.
Yeah, Dan, you're not gonna say anything now, motherfucker. You're quiet. You're quiet, Dan.
Like, the clock is ticking. You fuck this kid or the whole city blows up.
Dan, if you don't speak up, you fuck that. I can't, dude. Dude, the crew, no.
Come on. Oh, so you let everyone die. I see. You'd rather murder millions of people than fuck a child. Destiny's like, I would do the right thing and fuck the shit out of that child to save New York City.
You know what's funny? You know what the funniest part of this is? Does anybody have the fucking... You know, like you said, this is crazy, this is unhinged, this is horrible. Do you remember when he went up to Vosh and he started using the rape cage analogy? Oh my god, dude, I need this clip. I need to find this fucking clip. Dude, Bernie, if you're watching this stream, from the fucking god, strike me down. Where the fuck is the clip that you fucking edited? I'm sorry, dude, if I just completely called you out for no reason. Bernie, where the fuck is the clip? It was like 3 years ago. It's somewhere, dude. Where is the fucking clip that you created about the fucking rape cage, dude? I need it right now. Find it on your hard drive, dude. Find it, bro. I'm scrolling. Where the fuck is... Oh, no, what is this one? No, not that one. I found it!
I see. You'd rather murder millions of people than fuck a child. Destiny's like, I would do the right thing.
Wow, that's super uncharitable that you would make a joke like that in the stream.
Okay, fine. So here's a question. You enter a shady business, okay? Let's say that there is a woman, she's locked in a fucking cage, and it says not going to be freed until she's raped. You know that no matter what happens, somebody has to rape that woman in order for her to get freed. I would say that.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5.
What are you talking about? You sound insane.
Dude. Is because I know that I know what they're comparing it to, okay? They're basically saying, would you do one horrible thing to prevent like another extremely horrible thing? Like, that's what they're saying, right? Is it I'm sorry, is Rose getting repeatedly railed as Destiny has like the archives? While Destiny has the holy texts, is Rose repeatedly getting railed like in the ass? Like, is that what's happening? Like that's the comparison? That's the hypothetical?
He's just using Destiny's debate tactics and throwing it back in his face. That's what's happening here. He might as well be eating a pizza live on stream right now.
And fuck the shit out of that child to save New York City. That's the craziest version of 24 ever. I also want to clarify that the crew is catching a lot of shit for apparently brainwashing me, manipulating me to talk about this.
Fuck yeah, address it.
This, I just want to clarify, is my passion project. This I brought to them after I saw the Willie Mack video. And I've always been passionate throughout my whole career about these influencers who are taking advantage of their fans for sexual gratification specifically. It keeps happening. It's this insane pattern. It disgusts me. And I would be a total hypocrite to see this and not call it out. Now, here's what happened. Because I got the screenshots wrong, and admittedly, that was my mistake. They've hyper-focused in on being like, dude, those screenshots weren't even with Rose. This whole thing is a farce. No, I will tell you exactly what.
No, I mean, like, that was a huge mistake that you've made on that part, right? That was a huge, like, you're trying to play it off as if it was some kind of a minor mistake. But the thing is that that was a huge mistake. You didn't even do, like, the bare minimum of, like, double checking. All right? You should be way more ashamed of what went down with that, like, fucking, like, 26-year-old conflating the two, right? Like, the thing is that, like, I'm sorry, you missed. You missed, okay? And that's really the end of the story. But okay.
What happened? Okay, so this girl Rose, she was selling nudes on Twitter.
Oh my god, wait, is he actually going to confirm the fucking age of this? Oh no.
When Steven approached her. At the time, he did not know she was 17. That is correct. He thought, she told him that she was 19 at the time, and that's what he thought. Has anyone asked Destiny why Rose was selling nudes on Twitter?
Well, you know, OnlyFans has that weird, nasty age verification stuff.
Right? I've never even heard of that. Why wouldn't she be selling nudes on OnlyFans? Is it because OnlyFans makes you verify that you're at least 18 to sign up and Twitter doesn't?
Did anyone make the parody of having Destiny say, EYYY relax guy?
No.
Right? Selling nudes on Twitter.
Oh, hey, relax guy.
And the amount of, like the thing is, Monotorix, is that I don't even know if Destiny is going to get arrested. Like, people are virtue signaling about, like, reporting this guy to the FBI and, like, constantly swatting him, right? But, like, where are the arrests? I feel like every single time something like this happens at this point, like, people are just, like, the FBI and whatever local SWAT department is, like, rolling their eyes. They're, like, rolling their eyes because every single one of these situations is so ridiculous. A bunch of online people call the fucking, you know, department, and then they all just collectively roll their eyes because they know that this is not something that is actually that crazy, or this is something that's unconfirmed or something. And they check in with Destiny, and they're like, oh, well, yeah, this does sound ridiculous and stupid and moronic. But yeah, Destiny just shared this. What is this? What? Did Destiny just share porn? Why? Why do it?
I see.
Oh my god, he is a gooner.
Do what you're saying, yeah. Hey, relax guy.
Keffels appreciated the shout out. The attorney told me to keep it. Is such a cop out. Attorneys getting cuffed all the time. Anyone making copies and possessing it is a crime in of itself.
True. Exactly.
On OnlyFans. Is it because OnlyFans makes you verify that you're at least 18 to sign up and Twitter doesn't? Right? Selling nudes on Twitter is already a red.
A martini, shaken, not stirred.
Did you play Binding of Isaac? Fave Rouge Lights.
Yeah. I did play Binding of Isaac. And I finished the game. True ending and all. But yeah, great stuff. Favorite roguelikes? Faster Than Light Multiverse mod. Is definitely one of them. I would have to go down my list and see what other roguelikes I like and whatnot. But yeah.
Flag. It's extremely weird. Why aren't you doing it on OnlyFans? The marketplace for this, where everybody is. When these influencers are chatting up their young fans, there's it's almost a certainty that people are going to lie to you about their age.
Yeah. Dude, the pro-Jared argument is reaching the 2025 discourse once again, chat.
And like, if you actually want to engage with them in this extremely risky, borderline activity, you need to make goddamn sure they're of age. And honestly, over the internet, I don't even know if that's possible, which is why you just shouldn't do it, right? Like, you can look at someone and be like, that person's very young, like maybe 22 at oldest, and you say, you know what? I'm not going to fucking engage with this because I'm 33 years old and I don't want to receive nudes from minors. But anyway, so far, not to muddy the waters, he hasn't done anything wrong, right? Okay. Then, this is when the mistakes begin. In November of 2024, her boyfriend reaches out to Steven.
So that would be about 9 months ago.
And we have the DM because her boyfriend posted it. So here's her boyfriend sending him a message. It says, anyway, she was underage while sending you the vast majority of that stuff.
By the way, vast majority implies that there is more than we currently know about, I will say. We currently know about one video that he pulled up as like in a fucking VLC media player thing.
And from what I've heard from her, you are pretty negligent about confirming her age. Even asking for ID at one point on Twitter and then saying it was okay, just a joke. And he responded by saying, that's pretty weird, considering that she told me she was of age and was selling not safe for work material to people, but okay. So what we have here is a confirmation from Steven in November of last year that there was at least a possibility that this girl was a minor.
And like,
There was at least the possibility in which Destiny was already going to the authorities for, or planning to, at the very least. So we have at least a possibility in which the same person who is trying to extort Destiny, the person who is trying to extort Destiny and have every reason to lie to Destiny possible because he would be found guilty and caught and end up imprisoned if Destiny ever succeeds. He is the one that is telling Destiny to address it. Do you see how Destiny would, like, not trust this guy at all? Every reason to? Because he wasn't just a rando. He wasn't just, like, one of Rose's family members or something who discovered the situation. This was the person that was the most guilty. The person that made the CSAM in the first place, right?
That's what people were looking for. I think he assumed that, I guess, this leaker's fucking thing was bullshit. That he was just being malicious to try to, like, lay it on harder or whatever. Or maybe that if, like, he really wanted to go after Destiny, he would leak proof of that as well, so it would do more damage. But ultimately, his curiosity is what killed the cat here, because Destiny, by posting more information so people could go and dox her, confirmed essentially that he was interacting, or up to 99% certainty that he was interacting with a minor.
That he has images of a minor. What happened around this time was that, including her
This is like the Green Goblin if the glider was a 17-year-old girl.
messages with Destiny. Now, people theorized at the time that she might be a minor, but they didn't know for sure, which is why these, psychos online hyper-focused in on this, because they're like, I think these are a minor, and I want to try to prove it so we can nail Destiny. So it wasn't even like the boyfriend told him. There was already this idea that she might have been a minor, which was the whole reason for this hubbub. So he knew she was maybe a minor, and he kept the footage. So from this moment, at the end of last year, he's potentially mishandling child pornography. He at no point turned it into the police, right? He kept it in his...
Like, if you have even an inkling that you're, like, holding on to this material, it's been accused of this is that, I can't imagine, like, why would you not want to then, I don't know, like, file some kind of a police report? Do something? Like, something that indicates that you're handling this in good faith in some capacity.
Bank, right? And by the way, one of his constant defenses...
Okay. Pulled up in a VLC media player, bro. You don't even know he took that screenshot. Yeah. You have no evidence he didn't file a police report, Oreo. You're wildly speculating. Exactly. Yeah. That too. But also, like, just, again, keep in mind, this guy was most likely, like, some motherfucker, alright, who was in fucking Britland. Alright, English world, so...
You guys are using this revenge porn of me, and that's so disgusting, and how dare you? You know what's funny about that is the whole...
And again, you don't have to destroy it. Take it to the police, like, right? Like, I don't know, if for some reason you're right about this whole thing in your civil case, then maybe they'll just let you keep it. I don't know, bro. Dude, there are other things you can do than just delete it off your hard drive, right?
The whole reason these guys on Kiwi farms were able to identify her is because Steven gave them the information. He's the one that caused this whole thing. He said she went to blank...
Because, in good faith, he was trying to go after Solo. That's why. He wanted Solo to be doxxed on purpose. He wanted Rose to be doxxed, so then he is able to go after Rose and to go after Solo as well. By finding who Solo is, I think that Destiny's team would be able to produce a much, much better packet. Okay, if you know the identity of the person who did this. That's it.
College.
Sorry, officer, I need this for my civil trial. I can't delete it. It's like, no.
Okay, and then he shows a picture. If they want...
By the way, civil, I can't believe that he's still hinging on this. It's civil in addition with a potential criminal trial later down the line, okay? It's civil in addition with everything, because in case he ever deletes it and the police found out that he deleted it, doesn't that kind of fuck him over?
More to go on. It's funny because they think I'm hiding stuff about Rose since she's underage. So he already says that these Kiwi farm guys suspect she's underage. So this is already something people are thinking about. The only reason I haven't actually mentioned much about her is because I know it makes those R words dig harder. He continues. Also, one more pick. I'm not.
Also, keep in mind the whole argument, right? That Destiny didn't do anything bad to Hassan when he was talking about, like, I guess being able to justify killing him, was that it happened in DGG chat.
What's the name of the guy?
Thank you.
Keemstar Orbiter. Nick Oreo.
Right?
Mr. Oreo.
So the whole defense for Destiny, right, was that when he said it in DGG chat, that's not the same or whatever, and it's not like going to go out to a ton of people, and it's basically like his private offline chat. But then when he wanted this girl to get doxxed, he did a dog whistle in his chat, and they doxed her. So, like, is this chat something that he wants people to read? Or is this chat something that he doesn't want people to see? I'm losing track of the fake narratives.
Well, because Destiny already knew that they were tracking him, like 24/7. They already knew this.
They're being assigned to this.
In either one, if you can tell. Okay, good luck. Good luck, guys. So he sent them 2 pictures to go off of. Also, I never said that pic posted was of me. It was a pic they sent me from their school. Supposedly, they were working on an associate's in neurology. Kiwi Farms ability.
Is Twitter a site that peddles CP? There probably is a lot of... Yes. I think that there is probably likely a lot of CP on Twitter, but we just can never tell whether or not they are actually CP.
To investigate anything.
There are allegations that he sent these videos out to other people with the intention of finding who this person was.
I think that's what's
Those
going on.
people need to, like, blow the whistle and, like, hard right now. Like, if you were sent this footage, you need to handle it in a better way than Destiny ever could, okay? You're not bound to any mystical lawsuit that means you have to keep alleged CSAM material on your hard drive. You should come out and fucking tell everybody if this was distributed to you, because then he's got no argument whatsoever if he's sending this shit to other people.
Is super pathetic. I thought it was some crazy investigator shit, but now I realize it was just no life obsessively.
Like, not only are you allegedly, like, whoever this person, or whoever these people are, not only are you allegedly, like, receiving this material, but then on top of that, right? I don't know. You gotta do the right thing. I don't know.
Stalking all my social media that allowed someone to do it. As I understand it,
say his name. It's allegedly like 10 different people. Any one of them could literally, if this did happen, and it's really like allegedly up to 10 people that have it, only one person needs to come forward, and they probably should.
This was the missing piece of the puzzle they needed. And from learning, seeing these photos he's shared with them, and from learning the college she went to, that's how they identified her. Now, after speaking with Willie Mack, he's told me that this is her, right? They found her. They matched up like moles on her body. They matched up the look of her, the face. She disappeared for a couple of years. They have old videos of her, but they've pretty much confirmed this is her. And through that, they've identified her birthday.
Just FYI, okay, in case you guys are wondering, considering how many people use Pornhub, all right? Pornhub has had a CP scandal back in the day as well, which is why now, if you want to post anything, you have to verify. But back then, you don't have to verify, and you can just simply post CP on Pornhub, and which is why they went through that entire scandal. And by the way, yeah, there are probably plenty of people, who the fuck knows, who have accidentally consumed CP. You just never know. That's it, okay? Yeah.
And if this is her, which is like 99% it is, then she was 17 at the time. No question, right? So this whole idea of is she's a minor has pretty much already been put to rest, according to Willie Mack. So while it's true that when he received these nudes, he thought she was 19, what is not
also
true
straight up rape
is that he didn't know the whole time, potentially, because the boyfriend at the end of last year told him she's a minor. So he knew there was potentially a chance that he had child pornography.
So again, he doesn't know. We can't confirm that he knew before last year. We can confirm he had some idea that that could be the case as early as November of last year, okay? It became significantly more likely to the point where he started talking about the other parties that had this information as recently as like 72 hours ago, while he was also defending continuing to keep the material in his archives, right? So again, this is like pretty fucking clear. There's like really there's not a lot of wiggle room here. I don't care if you post the wrong screenshots. I don't care if you mess up a little part of the story. I mean, definitely please correct that information. If you overcommitted and got it wrong, I would do exactly the same thing. But ultimately, like, this is pretty fucking bad.
And up until now, when people found out she actually is a minor, he never reported it to the police. Any responsible adult, upon learning that even if there's a possibility that you have child porn, you would send that to the police, right? To hold and frankly, to cover your own ass legally. You don't want to be stuck with child porn on your hard drive. Like the second you find out, you send that shit to the authorities. Because guess what?
We've lost so much good legit porn because of that fuck up law. I mean, oh, yeah, no, I agree with you. Like legitimate people, yes. Yeah, legitimate people as well, yes.
But you're committing a crime. But that all becomes moot anyway because they've allegedly found out that Rose was a minor at the time and he did hold child pornography for 6 months, allegedly. And that's why he should have turned it in to the authorities then. So if you want to defend Destiny, do that. But know that this guy knew that
there's nobody defending Destiny but me. I'm the only one left. What are your predictions, Foodshops? Chance she was underage. Chance she was underage, probably 80%. Chance Destiny gets any criminal charge, arrested or whatever, I would put at a 20%. 20%. Chance that Destiny gets arrested, 20%. Chance that she is underage, 80%. Chance that Destiny gets convicted after being arrested? I'm not sure. I can't give you a number.
There was a chance that he had child pornography.
And by the way, okay, I'm just saying, I think these statistics are perfectly reasonable, okay? But, you know, everyone just calls me the Destiny Sweeper, so, you know, what can I say? I literally gave out 20% and 80%, so it's like, okay.
It's like, unfortunately, this guy has made like a tremendous fucking like insane decision here, and also has like a history of insane fucking comments. But you can call everybody a moralizing loser and like lie about it all you want and use it to defend. Oh, there's an election coming in a couple of years, and oh, the midterms are coming. Oh, well, if we stop supporting Steven, then Hassan Piker wins. However, you need to justify it in your head. But you're not welcome here. Bye.
Like, dude, I mean, like, it's okay if you don't understand how politics work, but in case you don't know, our entire cabinet and everything in our current government is probably entirely made up of pedophiles, predators, and rapists, okay? So, yeah, you know what? If Destiny is, like, even if he is a predator, and he did, like, actually, politically positive things, it would give me pause, okay? It would give me pause at the very least. Okay?
On his hard drive for all this time. He kept it. No.
Listen, I'm just speaking from a pragmatic point of view, okay? If its presence actually harms political movements a lot more, I'll take it. Fine. But I'm just saying. If Hitler who existed today, if Hitler who exists today is willing to give me $1 million just free of charge, but we all know he's Hitler, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take that $1 million, bitch.
Knowing that and did nothing with it. Now, if you think that's cool, and in the context of everything else, of him continually sexualizing and trying to normalize sexual activity with minors, he's been doing this over the span of his entire career. If you think that is fine, and holding on to potential child pornography is fine, then go ahead and defend Destiny. But just know, that is what you're defending. Those are the facts, Jack.
I reported this to the police and recorded my interactions and calls with the detective.
This is gay. Just so you know, okay? This is incredibly gay. And homosexual and gay, okay? Homosexual and gay, okay? Alright, to do something like this. Yeah.
Now, a lot of people, I say, have been unfairly critical of Willie Mack for reporting this to the police and immediately making a video on it. But I have to say, this guy did the absolute right thing. Somebody told you they got child porn on their computer. This is what...
The only people who are critical of Willie Mack for that either wanted that for themselves to fucking reveal, or are just Destiny fans at that point. Like, people who are mad they don't like Willie, they didn't want him to get the story, is like one camp, and the other is like Destiny fans who are like, you're just so performative. Why would you call the police on the guy who says that he has fucking whatever on his hard drive, dude?
Destiny should have done 6 months ago. I think the reason is because he was fucked from the...
Like, that video is not controversial at all. It's extremely straightforward. There are no jokes. He goes through and just tells exactly what's going on, says that he called the police, and then the video cuts to black. There's really not a lot of fat on the bone there to complain about.
Beginning. You know, if it...
Wait, is there really no fucking new classes for Path of Exile? Is there no new classes? Food, any thoughts about Trump not being seen for days and people theorizing he might be dead? Well, I guess we'll see, you know. Dude, why is there no new class? What's the point of playing? What the fuck is the point of playing? Wait, then what's the update? What? Hold on.